Welcome to the 7th series. This series we're going to work on shoulder stretching as well as opening the back. The back, not only just the lower back, upper back, middle back and lower back. And you need a mat. If you don't have a mat, find a blanket. And also, ideally, you should have a block. All right, when you're ready, what you want to do is lay out the mat and then lie on your tummy, facing down. Then we start holding on the chin. As you hold on the chin, you can adjust the elbows forward as much as you want to stretch your neck. This is cervical back bend. Then you can look up to the ceiling and close your eyes. For this, we're going to stay for 1 minute. Those people who want to stretch further, you can move the elbows further forward. Those who don't like it, get the elbows closer to the body. Then you gently release the pose and bend the elbows and place the elbows underneath the shoulders. Right? Elbow shoulder width distance. Checking the elbows and make sure you don't feel any pressure on the elbows. Then relax the shoulders from the ears and you close your eyes. As you close your eyes, you continue to focus on pushing the heart forward. Imagine I'm lightly touching on your lower back, pushing your lower stomach onto the mat. This is thoracic back bend, a very gentle backward bend. And keep focus on pushing the lower stomach onto the mat and the heart continue to push forward, right? Relaxing the shoulders. And now we're going to release the pose and move the hands slightly closer to the ribs, hugging elbows in. Do not straighten the arms, just push up slightly. That's it. And we stretch further down the spine. And this is lumbar back bend. Again, make sure you don't shrug the shoulders. So drop the shoulders down and push forward. If it becomes too much, you can always come back down onto the elbows. Otherwise, keep hugging elbows in and continue to push the heart forward. Just pretend that you have to release the hands off the mat, so don't put too much weight on the hands. And release the pose. Now move the hands closer to the hips. When your hands are closer to the hips, let's push up. We could do another 1 minute. Right? Once you start pushing up, the hands should be closer to the hip. Again, relax the shoulders. And don't just rely on the arms to hold the body. You continue to feel the stretch now to the sacrum. Now keep your hands down. Inhale. Let's all turn to the right side, stretching the upper back. Look at the right toes. Then slowly come back, inhale and turn over to the left side. And slowly come back and gently, you can lie down first and take a few breaths. Then from here, we will turn around and you need to find a block. Right? So let's all sit up first and then find a block. So now we're going to work on relaxing the upper back by placing the block underneath the shoulder blades. Right? The chicken wing sticking out. So you just place the block there and lie down. Once you lie down, adjust the block so it's right underneath the shoulder blades. And you need to place the head down. Right? Once your head is down, you reach the arms above the head and relax the arms. So people with tighter upper back, you may want to have a block underneath the head as a pillow to support the head. In all these poses, we need to relax the legs, so legs straight and relax. This is a very good way to relax the shoulders, but don't lie there for too long. Otherwise, when you come out, you have a very stiff back. Slowly release. Now we're going to move the block to your middle back, so moving down. When you move the block to the middle back, you need to keep the hip down, again head down, and then again relax the arms above the head. For those people who are not used to putting a block in the middle back, you can start off lower the block, and maybe you want to place a towel underneath to support it, make it softer. Let's take a few more breaths. Then slowly you can remove the block out of the back and lie down first. So place the block on the side. And now we're going to bend the knees, separate the feet hip width apart, getting the heels close to the butt as if you're doing bridge pose. Then lift the hip up. When you lift the hip up, you place a block underneath the sacrum. Let's do it on the tall side or the middle height, but don't do it flat. If you do it flat, it's not anything. Right? So once you find a balance on the sacrum, you can slowly straighten the legs forward. Then turn the palms towards the ceiling, relax the shoulders. And now we work on the lower back. And make sure you don't bend the knees. If you bend the knees, we're not working on anything. Right? So you just relax the hip onto the block. So from here, some of you may want to lift the legs up if you have the balance. Once you lift the legs up, find the balance first and relax the legs, open the legs slightly. And then relax and then let the blood flow down. Others may want to bend the knees slightly and then separate the feet, mat width apart. And then work on squeezing the knees towards the center. When you squeeze the knees towards the center, you feel the tailbone lengthening forward. Then gently release. Slowly remove the block. And this completes our 7th series on shoulder stretching and working on our back. Join us in another 7th series.